Our mission today is to reach the top of that peak. There's a fire tower up there, and there should be some incredible views. Let's see if we can make it. Well, it appears the last bit of our trek will be on foot, but that's all right, we're prepared. The fire damage on the journey up is from several different fires, some from the 90s and some more recent. Our quest to reach the Gallinas Peak lookout is almost complete. However, I fear that there is no more real fire tower up here, but pretty sure we're gonna get some spectacular views nonetheless. Well, it will come as no surprise that it's very windy, but a pleasant surprise. I was wrong. The lookout is actually still here. There it is. I just saw somebody up there a second ago doing their job, looking for fires. The reason I thought that this lookout might be gone is because I saw this tower first. In some cases, I've seen where the box is removed from the top of the tower and the tower is repurposed as a phone or microwave tower. I was glad I was wrong in this case. Very special thank you to the lookout who didn't want to be on camera but allowed us to film his office in the sky. Well, we were lucky enough to be allowed to come up into the lookout today, and I wanted to talk just a little bit about this cool device. This is called an Osborne Firefinder, and it's actually pretty simple. What you do is line, if you see a smoke off in the distance, you're going to line it up through the sights, and then you're going to use one of a number of different things to judge your distance. Landmarks that you know, roads, things like that. And sometimes it's as simple as a guess, but close enough to get firefighters to the smoke. It's fairly simple. Just by turning the wheel, you have this indicator, shows you your direction, and it's pretty simple. It's basic technology, but still can't be beat out by drones, airplanes, satellites, and things like that. So there's the road we came in on. A little bit more than I was expecting, but not that bad really. So way off in the distance over there are the Manzano Mountains, and that is Gallinas Peak. And if you remember a few years ago, we got to go up into that fire tower as well. I'll leave a link to that video down below. This fire tower was originally built in 1933 and is 46 feet tall with a 7x7 cabin up on top. That's a testament to how windy New Mexico is. There's a wind farm way down there. Not sure if that's showing up. They got all the amenities up here. This is a fire tower where they wouldn't actually stay up in the tower. Sometimes they do that. In this one, there's a hut down at the bottom where they stay. And that would be this little hut. Not a bad spot. Well, this was awesome. Really appreciate the lookout letting us come up and look around. That was awesome. So I was doing a little bit of reading about fire towers, and there were 8,000 manned fire towers across the United States in 49 states. I know what you're thinking. Kansas, you never had a fire tower. Now we're down to just 300 fire towers. They've been replaced by satellite imagery, better radios, so they just don't need as many. There's more population, so more fires get reported by just normal citizens. Drones, aircraft, all kinds of things have reduced the numbers all the way down to 300. So, who invented the Firefinder? Funny you should ask. William Bushnell Osborne invented it, and it's actually still used and in production in some places right up until today. Well, good morning. You know, it has always been my aim to answer science's toughest questions with this channel. And last night I answered one of those questions. Is it possible to sleep in the back seat of a extended cab F-150? And the answer to that is yes, it is. It's not advisable, but my sleeping pad went flat, and sleeping in the back of the truck meant sleeping on cold metal. So I had to sleep in a very narrow, slightly short seat, but I do it all for you, so I think that deserves a like and a subscribe at least. Not sure how I missed this last night, but literally right next to my camp, that bone and this bone had to have been there before, and I was just blind. I can't imagine that an animal drug them in last night. They look, I'm not sure what kind of bones. Kind of look young deerish, but they're pretty busted up. There's a tarantula hawk wasp. That is New Mexico's state insect. There's a woodpecker out here somewhere. One final little fire lookout factoid is that wives of the forest rangers were often the fire lookouts. The rangers would be out patrolling their districts, and the wives would be manning those lookouts. And sometimes those lookouts weren't towers. They were actually just platforms up in trees. Doesn't sound like very easy work to me. All right, well, thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. Who invented the Osborne firefight? Who invented the Osborne Firefinder? Firefinder? Firefinder?